Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killerrodan. So I just thought I'd just do a quick little video here, folks. Since I've already done a list of sorts, of course, a top 5 list, so I just thought I would just revisit another of these types of fit lists, of course, for today's video. And yes, obviously, it's going to be some stuff I thought would be worthy to talk about. Yes, for the whole Pride Month thing, this is my way of just trying to do this again and show some kind of support, right? Yes, of course. And for this time around, I figured I would just do something in regards of, yep, anime. Give me a top 5 list. It's going to be in no particular order, really. It's just going to be a movie, of course, but it's going to be from any era, from any time, from any director, from any studio and whatnot. So it's not gonna be like super restrictive really when it comes to this list. It just has to be good, obviously. And yes, like I just said, in no real order really. And anyway, yada yada yada. Let's get into it. I'm gonna also add maybe a TV show too, just to I guess add some more extra stuff. But anyway. All right, at number 5, I'm already bringing a rule in a way, but okay, I'm including two shorts here, animated shorts. There are these OVAs here. I mean, okay, it's technically a hentai, but I'm still counting it. Because one of the characters is intersex. So, as the old saying goes, don't mix business with pleasure. And there's a downside to this, because there's this young singer over here, and one woman is really attracted to her, and let's just say it involves a former lover. And yeah, this gets into a whole drama and mess kind of a thing, and let's just say it's not a particularly good mess that you want to be a part of, but not the mess you will want to be part of anyway. So there you go. I guess there's a lesson to be learned here somewhere. All right, also bring up okay maybe like a few seasons here of Sailor Moon because okay these characters didn't make their official appearance until later, of course, but these Sailor Scouts may not have been on the friendliest terms with Sailor Moon and the others. And yes, they were probably pretty rude and really mean at times, sure, but they had their own mission to do, and they wanted to really complete the mission, no matter what the cost is. And they also appeared in a movie or two as well, by the way, folks. So they were around for quite some time. They may not have been in the first season of Sailor Moon, but they made it in later. So I guess that counts for something, I suppose. Oh yes, and speaking of animated movies, let's get to one, shall we? Here we go. So, okay, and number 3, Sailor Moon S, the movie. This is the one where Sailor Neptune and Uranus had to team up to help Sailor Moon because the entire war would be turned to ice or something. And yes, it has something to do with the Ice Queen doing her thing, and she's doing evil stuff as well. I mean, there's more to it than that, just that, obviously, because it has something to do with Luna falling in love with a human and all that jazz, and it's something to do with this astronaut stuff. But the point being is that two lesbian characters do team up with Sailor Moon this time around as an attempt to save the world, as these characters should anyway. So there's that. Okay, I'm kind of cheating here again, but fuck you, it still counts. So, Blood the Last Vampire, the manga. So, in this story, we see that there is this woman that is really attracted to a vampire. We all know that's supposed to be bad news, by the way, because that's a vampire we're talking about here. So, of course, it gets really raunchy. This, again, could be considered as erotica, like the first two OVAs I just mentioned on earlier, folks. So, this could be like an erotica, but with a horror twist to it, I guess. Yeah, things get wild. And of course, we get to see Saya. She's up to her old business as usual, hunting down the vampires, the Cropterans, and they must be defeated for the obvious reasons because they're hurting people and whatnot. So there's that, obviously. All at the same time that the human girl is still seeing that vampire woman. And yeah, things get really hot and heavy if you catch my drift. So, anyway. Alright, before we get to the number 1 spot, I would just like to bring in a few honorable mentions. Here we go. Alright then, let's now head to number 1. Hey Class President, OVA 1 and 2. So this one centers around, of course, two boys who like each other, obviously. And yes, the whole idea is that this is based upon manga series, by the way, so you know. But anyway, as he strives to keep the student council president away from chaos, the vice president finds himself fascinated by this one individual. Let's just put it that way. But yes, this was a pretty decent little two-part OVA kind of thing. And no, I've not read the book series that this is based upon, just so you know. But alright, folks, I guess that'll be it. I mean, yes, there's plenty of this stuff you can find. It's usually in TV shows, really, but I'm not really a TV show person to watch, really. I'm more of a movie watching individual, really, to be more precise. So you will see me usually watching more anime movies and shows, and even though there's a lot of anime shows that are really popular. I know I do think people tend to watch anime shows more often than movies, or whatever. So at least I was just doing this little short here, I guess. Alright then, that would be for now, folks. And yes, I've actually thought about adding Tekken Blood Vengeance to this list just to have more anime films, really. And also, I did like the whole idea of Ling Xiaoyu being a detective. I thought it was cool. And she is definitely one of my favorite characters from the series. But it's just, unfortunately, the film's not very good, if I'm being honest with you. And those implied Yuri, or at least you could be taken that way, does that really count? I don't know. Anyway, folks, so like I was saying, that'll be it for now. As always, thanks for watching and take care. See you.